Welcome back, everyone. So we are still working the section that I mucked out this morning. We're probably an hour and a half in, maybe, roughly. And I'm coming back shaving the bank. So I thought I'd show you that part, and then I'm also almost to the transmission line, so I timed it out to where we could hit both at the same time. So as you can see, there's our beautiful transmission line there. And there's all of our beautiful shaved bank. So we've made some progress, we're getting there. I'm hoping I can knock out the rest of this ditch today, because there's a slight chance we're going to get rain tomorrow, and if we don't, we ought to be able to at least fire up on drain tile again. So really hoping to get this ditch knocked out. So my new technique is I take the close bank first and shape it, because I can see, and then I shave my back bank and clean the bottom at the same time, and then I just ride that new bank I've made up. Because what I was doing is starting at the back and shaving forward. The problem was, by the time I got to the front bank, my bucket was full and I couldn't see my cutting edge. So, like I said earlier, we're just consistently and constantly improving our technique, getting better as we learn. Get caught back there. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you've noticed, I am super anal about that thumb flopping around. That's one thing I hate about thumbs. Like, they're really handy to have on a machine, but it drives me nuts when the hydraulics sag on them and they just flop all over. It's something stupid, but man, it's like I have OCD and it drives me insane when they flop all over. I know I'm not the only one. You know, if you feel the same way, help me out in the comments so I don't feel like a weirdo. Still, you know, I'm, what, 4 days in on this machine, and I still am not used to how fast this thing swings. the edge so I can see here where this pipe is. Let's take here. And again, I'm going nice and slow just in case there's any roots or anything around that transmission line. There's no need to go fast here. We'll be safe and try to go home today. Because that's ideal, right? Forward just there. I've got that marker pole right behind me. I don't want to swing and take it out with my counterweight. Call that good on that side there. I'm gonna hit? No, I'm not gonna hit. All right. Like that. Alright guys, the GoPro died right when I'm around the gas line. We can't have that. If we're gonna blow something up, we need to document the process. I got you covered though. I got another battery. We are all good. Ooh, let's just smear this stuff around here. Make it look nice. I think we can call that good. I'm happy with it. Now let's shave this side here. say it's the most beautiful ditch, but for being around a giant transmission line, I'll take it. Unfortunately, there's still a bunch of crap under that pipe, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try sloshing some water. But first, I'm gonna dig down on this side of it and try to open it up a little more. Let's slosh some water and see if we can break her free. We may have to get down there with some shovels and muck it out. I was hoping that was going to be soft enough that just the flow of the water would knock it down. But it's not wanting to participate for me. Dang it. Maybe that'll help. Dig a little pit beside it in the hopes it'll fall in. Alright, I'm gonna stop messing around. I feel like at this point we're just playing with fire. So, it is what it is. Now that we're past the transmission line and the excitement is all done, I'll flip the camera off and we'll catch you guys here in a little bit. Well guys, we've been at it for a while. It's like, I don't know, 1:45, 2 o'clock. And here's where we're at. We're all the way around the bend. And we're a third of the, no, probably a quarter of, no, maybe a fifth of the way to the road down there. We still got a ways to go. But look at that. I mean, I'm just getting to the non-slop there at the bottom. I'm not even like taking any. I'm literally just getting to the bottom of the slop down there. It's just juicy. Let me get you out of the sun. I'm sorry guys. It's delicious, juicy goodness. So now it's time for a monster run. Let's go. So I'm not an ass. I didn't forget about the other guys. So not only am I a YouTuber, not only am I a heavy equipment operator, I'm also a cart girl. So here comes your drink, boys. Where do you want it, in the cab?
Sure.
All right. What a guy, huh? What a guy. All right, we got pulled off on a little side project. Taylor's gonna move that big old beast over to the next job site, which is a couple fields over. So I'm gonna follow him in the Gator so that he has a ride back. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll catch you guys in a minute when he's actually moving. As awesome as that thing is, it sure is loud. That's old school diesel power there. No emissions crap on that machine. Once we get on some flat ground, he'll get to moving. This thing actually cooks pretty good once he sticks it in second gear. So when he finally takes off, I'll get some footage of that. And then we'll finally break into this monster that I went and got. I'm very excited. Me follow him all the way down here. Turns out he had another Gator that he could get a ride back with, so come on, man. Anyway, we're gonna forge our way through the woods again to get back to our hoe so we can get back to ditching. And I can finally drink my Monster. Good Lord. 20 minutes after buying it, I still haven't had a sip. So here we go.
All right, let's go.
I figured we'd take the way back that would take us by our ditch, see if the sediment had fallen out yet. Although I'm stirring everything up upstream, so I'm sure it hasn't. It is gorgeous back here, isn't it? I just freaking love jobs like this. Oh yeah, we're not even close. That's still chocolate milk. But look at that ditch. That is sexy, isn't it? Ooh, that looks good. All right, we're officially back in the cab, guys. Oh, that is a glorious sound, isn't it? Woo. What was supposed to be a little 15-minute ordeal ended up being a 45-minute ordeal for no reason. Because like I said, I got over there and he already had a side-by-side waiting for him. So I didn't even need to do anything. Oh well. On that note, now that we're fueled up with Monster, it's time to get back to ditching. Same story. I'm going through, taking all the muck on the first pass, and then I will come back and actually shape the ditch. This portion of the ditch narrows up, so it's not as much work. But it's also sedimented quite a bit, so I am having to take a little more of the bank. It's not as much as we have been, but I am having to dig into the bank a little more. Woo! Riding in all his dust, got my allergies kicking in. That's always good. Goodness. I'll tell you what, that'll grow some crops, so lots of good stuff in that. too close to the ground. I don't know that it ever stops being satisfying getting these huge buckets of muck. It's almost therapeutic. It's just nice and relaxing. Zen operating, baby. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's delightful. If I wasn't worried about reshaping the ditch, I tell you, I could have this ditch mucked out in an hour. The part that takes so long is the actual shaping. Be careful with that now because we've got a front moving in tonight. The wind's picked up and it's blowing all that stuff right to me, so if I splash too much, it's gonna get in the cab. I tell you, this is the sort of work where if you had a hybrid machine, you'd really be saving some money on your fuel economy because it's nice big long swings to get the speed up. The way those hybrid machines work, or at least the Cabelco hybrid, I don't know how Komatsu's does, but when you normally stop, you don't just free swing. There's an actual swing brake that is applied and it slows you down. In those hybrid machines, instead of it being a swing brake, you have electric motors that swing the machine and they flip over and become generators whenever you stop swinging. So instead of it being a swing brake applied, they just flip over and start generating current. So this is perfect work for one of those hybrid machines. But I'm anal and I want to. Whoop. I got a little excited on that one. Alright guys, we're calling it for the day. It's 6:30-ish. I'm gonna try to keep you out of the wind because I'm too lazy to get my other microphone out. It's like 6:30. I mean, we've made a hell of a go at it. This trench narrows up, and so this blind edge obviously is not nearly as clean as it has been, and it's because I'm trying to stay pretty close in with the slop. I'm trying not to widen it out too much. But that means I'm totally blind on this side, so, you know, it's pretty consistent for not being able to see. So a quick update for you guys. As you're aware, a couple days ago, I made the mistake of saying I didn't splash myself with any mud. And of course, you and I both knew that I would eat those words. Well, today it happened. God, a big old fat chunk. I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm sorry about your machine. A big old chunk fell out at just the right time, at just the right angle, and sent a wave of muddy water over me. So, like, my jeans are totally soaked. It got all the way on my ass. Here's the front of the machine where it hit, you know, so that's good. And then poor Taylor, he just got this machine too. You know, it got in the seat, on the controls. Like, it was a disaster. So tomorrow we're gonna record a down and dirty on how to clean the cab of your machine, because I owe Taylor after this one. I feel bad, man, I feel bad. But it also sucked because that water was cold. And I got soaked, my ass. I was sitting in water for like probably 10 minutes afterwards because it was that much water that came in the cab. But anyway, there we go, day 4. Tomorrow is day 5. It is our final day down here in Ohio. So the plan is I'm gonna wrap the rest of this ditch up. I left myself about an hour worth of work here. Believe it or not, I can do that in about an hour because this trench has narrowed up on me. So we're gonna knock that out tomorrow. And then we're gonna cat this machine way the f over to that other field where we took the wheel trencher to today. And then I'm gonna help him dig tie-in holes and do that stuff. And then we'll take off here around, I don't know, 3 or so I can get home in a decent hour. So that's the plan. I'm gonna throw the drone up in the air, get a quick shot of all of our progress for today, and then we're gonna call it. We'll see you guys tomorrow.